Aside from being a good soccer player, right?
I mean, one of the first things we look at is, the type of student they are and the academic program that they want. And we still get them. The kid, hey, coach, I'm really interested in your school. I can't wait to be a neurosurgeon when I grow up. And we have no biomedical science-related programs whatsoever. But we look for kids who have an interest in some of the engineering technologies or sports management. We have a ridiculously good criminal investigation, criminal justice field here with a number of different programs in it. And part of that is, getting to know kids and getting to learn about their learning styles. Our school takes a very hands-on approach to the academic side of things. So they have textbooks and they're reading about theory, but it's all about practical implementation for our kids. So finding kids that are gonna flourish and thrive in that type of environment is really important. So for us as a staff, we have to engage with kids a lot early to determine those things, because you're not going to get that through text messages or through emails. We want kids that want to come in, that want to compete, that, they want to, whether it's for playing time or competing for a conference title or whatever it is, but having that competitive edge is important. But not having it to the point where winning is everything. That, we had a young man on the team recently who, in our spring games, was throwing a fit because an official didn't call a very questionable handball in a game that literally, and I'm like, pumped. He's like, but we have to win. I'm like, it's a spring game. We're trying to develop our younger players here and get them experience, and you're just going crazy here. Like, no, that's not. And some of those things you don't know until kids come into your program, certainly. But we want kids that are coachable, that are willing to step outside their comfort zone. That and I think probably almost every coach you talk to, there'll be kids that they recruit that may not play the same position when they get to college. And we had a kid at our ID clinic that we ran a couple months ago who he was a forward, and I asked him to play outside back for a little bit at the ID clinic. And he's like, you want me to play where? It's like, okay, that answered so many questions for me. And that's not to say that it makes him a bad player or a bad person, but that lack of flexibility in that moment, that's telling to us as a coach. And for kids that are out there that watch this or pick up any of this, you're always being assessed. And your attitude to something like that sometimes it may be a test, and this wasn't. I needed the kid to play outside back. But, coaches can throw that out there, and what your response is matters.
Yeah.